In order to understand congruency, we take some examples. 2 tomb of a masjid, 2 coins of 1 rupee, 2 bottles of Coca-Cola etc. have same size and shape. So here, if 2 figures have same size and same shape, are said to be congruent. Let us take a circle. Let us put another circle over it. If the 2 circles completely overlap each other, we call them congruent circles. When we take up the case of triangles, 3 non-parallel lines intersecting each other on a plane constitute a triangle. A triangle always have 6 parts, 3 sides and 3 angles. If there are 2 triangles, may be either equal or not equal. If equal, triangles are said to be congruent. Let us take a triangle ABC, denoted AB, BC, CA are the 3 sides. Angle A, angle B, and angle C are the 3 angles, and A, B, C are 3 vertices. Let us have 2 triangles ABC and PQR. Let triangle PQR falls over triangle ABC. If PQ, QR and RP will cover AB, BC and CA, at the same time angle P will covers angle A, Q covers B and angle R covers angle C, we can say there is 1-to-1 correspondence between the vertices. This is what we say as P corresponds to A, Q to B, R to C. We combine all these facts discussed above. And write as triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC, with the conditions that vertex should be chosen 1-to-1 in order. Let us have 2 triangles, with these 2 sides and these 2 included angles are equal. What we see is rest of these 2 sides and these 2 pair of corresponding angles are also equal. This shows that to prove congruency, it is not necessary to prove all the corresponding 6 parts of triangles are equal. It is just enough to prove 3 parts of them are equal and rest will automatically get equal. Congruency in triangles can be described in the following cases: SSS, SAS, ASA and RHS. If 2 triangles are congruent, then rest of corresponding parts of triangles will be equal. This property in short is called as CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. We will now solve some problems. Which of the following is not a criterion for congruence of triangles? A. SAS, B. ASA, C. ASSI, D. SSS. If AB equals QR, BC equals PR and CA equals PQ, then A. Triangle ABC equals triangle PQR, B. Triangle CBA equals triangle PRQ, C. Triangle BAC equals triangle RPQ, D. Triangle POR equals triangle BSA. Given that AB equals QR, BC equals PR and CA equals PQ, we see that 2 triangles will be in order if BC is taken as RP. Hence we see that A correspond to Q, B to R and C to P, means either triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QRP, or triangle CBA is congruent to PRQ. So answer is B. In the figure, BA perpendicular AC, DA perpendicular DF such that BA equals DA and BF equals AC show that triangle ADC equals triangle DAF. Given AB equals DE and BF equals CE, adding FC both sides, BF plus FC equals FC plus CE, or BC equals EF. Now in triangles ABC and DEF, AB equals DE, BC equals EF, and angle 1 equals 2. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DAF by RHS. CDE is an equilateral triangle formed on a side CD of a square ABCD as shown in figure. Show that triangle ADA equals triangle BCE. We see that angle ADC equals angle BCD equals 90 degrees, and angle EDC equals angle ECD equals 60 degrees. hence angle ADA equals angle ACA equals 150 degrees. Therefore, in triangle ADA and ACEAD equals ACAD equals AC and angle ADA equals angle ACA equals 150 degrees by SAS, hence, triangle ADA congruent to ACE. ABC is a right triangle with AB equals AC. Bisector of A meets BC at D. Prove that BC equals to AD. In triangle ADB and ADC, AB equals AC given, angle 2 equals angle 1 given. AD is common to both, therefore, ADB is defined as ADC by SAS, hence, BD equals CD by CPCT. In triangle ABC, A equals 90 degrees. And AB equals AC, therefore, angle B equals angle C each equals 45 degrees. Also angle CAD equals 45 degrees, so in right angle triangle CDA, CD equals AD, hence, AD equals BD equals CD means, D is the midpoint of BC equidistant from the vertex A, B and C, therefore, now, 2BD equals 2CD equals BC, hence BC equals 2CD from 1, BC equals 2AD. O is a point in the interior of a square ABCD such that OAB is an equilateral triangle. Show that triangle OCD is an isosceles triangle. Since OAB is equilateral triangle, therefore, angle 1 equals 2 equals 60 degrees, angle 3 equals 4 equals 30 degrees. In triangle AOD and BOC, AO equals BO, sides of equilateral triangle, angle 3 equals 4 and AD equals BC, sides of square. Therefore, triangle AOD is congruent to BOC, hence OD equals OC by CPCT, hence triangle ODC is isosceles. Bisectors of the angles B and C of an isosceles triangle with AB equals AC intersect each other at OBO is produced to a point M. Prove that angle MOC is equal to angle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to angle C. B by 2 equals C by 2, OB and OC being bisectors. Hence, angle 1 equals angle 2. Now in triangle OBC, angle MOC equals 1 plus 2 equals 2 times angle 1. Exterior of a triangle is equal to sum of the interiors, hence angle MOC equals angle B. P is a point on the bisector of triangle ABC. If the line through P, parallel to BA meet BC at Q, prove that BPQ is an isosceles triangle. PQ drawn parallel to AB, and PQ is transversal. Therefore, angle 1 equals angle 3, alternate angles, but 1 equals 2 given, hence 2 equals 3, implies that PQ equals BQ, therefore, triangle BPQ is isosceles. In a triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of side AC such that BD is equal to 1/2 AC, show that angle ABC is a right angle. Triangle ABC, given D is the midpoint, therefore, AD equals DC but BD equals 1/2 AC, equals AD or equals DC, therefore, 1 equals 2, or 3 equals 4 but 2 equals 3, therefore, 1 equals 2 equals 3 equals 4, hence 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 180 degree. 4 times angle 2 equals 180 degrees, therefore, angle 2 equals 45 degrees, therefore, B equals angle 2 plus 3 equals 90 degrees, hence triangle ABC is a right angle triangle.